Hi, this is Jacob from Sapphire. Today we take a quick look at Star Wars Battlefront beta. Battlefront is a new game from Electronic Arts and more specifically from the Swedish DICE studio that is known best from the Battlefield franchise or Mirror's Edge, for example. This is an open beta which is available on all platforms from October 8th till October 12th. If you want to check it out by yourself, you can find the game client in Origin. You guys have asked for more videos taken on cards that are not necessarily the most high-end, so this time we were using SAPPHIRE R9 280X Toxic. A closest equivalent from our current lineup would be the R9 380 Nitro. What you're seeing is one of the few available maps in the beta, and the game is running maxed out in full HD. We are around 60 frames per second, plus minus few depending on the exact location or action intensity. The menus and whole UI is very clean and polished. Let's jump into the settings for a while. If you are familiar with other games that run on DICE Frostbite 3 engine, this will look familiar to you. It is a bit simplified, but pretty much all of the graphical detail options are there for you to tweak. I've increased the field of view a little, VSync is off, and everything else is on Ultra. Again, this is running on a single SAPPHIRE R9 280X Toxic, a pretty mainstream card. Here's a second map, in a different mode as well. It's much more action-packed with all kinds of Star Wars machinery and vehicles running around. The whole game resembles the movies crazily good. The aesthetics look like they are taken from the set basically. And that's kinda how it works. DICE used photogrammetry technique to three-dimensionally scan objects and props and make game assets out of that. A similar approach was used not so long ago in a game called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. You should check that out, it's great. Despite the fact that this is a 20 vs 20 map, it runs just as great on our 280X. We're mostly above 60 frames per second without sacrificing any details. We could probably make it more stable 60 or more if we toned down some of that ultras options, but keep in mind that it is a beta. So it is likely that the general performance will actually improve over time with new drivers and patches.
A rebel bomber locked onto our walker.
As for the gameplay, the running and gunning feels similar to Battlefield 4, but this is definitely not a simplified Battlefield game. This has Star Wars embedded through and through. Map mechanics are different, the weaponry is different, it just has its own soul. And it looks and sounds gorgeous. And as for the beta, it is optimized extremely well, I would say. It runs great on Radeons, even on lower end it can be a very enjoyable experience.
Have locked onto our AT-AT. Rebel Y-Wings inbound. Our walker is exposed.
I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Star Wars Battlefront beta. If you want to try it out, just go to Origin and download the client. Be sure to have the latest AMD Catalyst 15.9.1 beta drivers that are optimized for the game. And of course, as always, let us know what you would like to see next, what kind of gameplay or technical movies would you like to get from us. If you liked this video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to our Sapphire Technology channel for more. And don't forget our community blog, the Sapphire Nation, at sapphirenation.net, where you can find all sorts of cool gaming and technology articles from Sapphire and our friends. This was Jacob. Game on, guys.
The rebels scum have destroyed our walker. The walker's drive motor is damaged. Push the rebels back.